Hi, and welcome to GF's Guide to Memory Assessment Games. These have been widely used by numerous large employers, including PwC, Unilever, Tesco, RBS, Accenture, HSBC, Morgan Stanley, KPMG, Walmart, and JP Morgan. My name is Steve, and I'm an assessment consultant with the team at GF. My aim today is to help you understand and ace gamified memory assessments so you can do your best when applying for a job. Hit the subscribe button to get new game assessment updates instantly. Check the description to find out how you can practice memory assessment and other games for your job application. By now, you may be aware that game assessments replace or complement the more traditional psychometric assessments used by employers in the hiring process. They are often taken alongside other game-based assessments, such as the commonly used balloon or emotional intelligence games. The aim of memory games is to measure a candidate's cognitive ability to attend to, process, and retain information. They focus solely on measuring your short-term memory as opposed to your long-term memory. How much you remember gives the employer an idea of how you would perform in similar tasks. For example, they can be used to assess if you are able to remember a task for effective project management, a client list of requirements in consulting, or a customer's order request in sales. These memory assessment games come in a range of commonly used forms, the most popular four being HireVue's Flashback game, Pymetrics Digits game, Arctic Shores Leaflets game, and GF's Cognition M game. HireVue's Flashback requires you to decide whether a shape matches one that was shown to you 1, 2, 3, or 4 steps back. Pymetrics Digits game presents you with a string of numbers that disappear after a short period of time. You must then recall the sequence. Lastly, Arctic Shores Leaflets game and GF's Cognition M game require you to remember the location of areas that light up. These games differ in format, but all assess the same cognitive ability, your short-term memory. Practicing any of them will help in preparing for all of them. So how do they do this? As an example, let's take a look at Cognition M. Before you start, make sure to read the introduction and instructions. It's crucial you know what is required of you before starting. In the Cognition M game assessment, you are presented with a 3x3 grid of squares, which light up and then disappear. Your task is to select all squares that were lit up. The challenge is that the grid gets bigger and the number of squares that light up increases. Therefore, you will need to recall longer sequences as the game goes on. If you select an incorrect square, the game will end and your final result is recorded. To improve your score, try breaking the sequence into smaller pieces to help remember the entire sequence. This is called chunking. You can also try word recall games and memory recall games offline as forms of brain training to work on your short-term memory. Individuals with greater short-term memory are likelier to make it to the harder rounds. Head to the description for more details and other practice games. Prepare for memory game assessments by practicing the Cognition M game designed by GF and experience the assessment you will face in the real setting today.